Today we are doing I think fifth SOS Meditation Gardens series, and we are starting with some very easy subjects. And today's topic is not really about anything specific besides breathing as calmly as you can. As calmly as you can. So when we start, think about where your body is. As Amy always says when she starts her meditations, where are you right now? Are you sitting in your chair, looking at your computer screen, or are you taking it easy, laying on your bed? There's no wrong way to relax and meditate. In fact, whatever way is most comfortable for you, that's what you should do. And so to begin with, focus on your first breath in for the meditation. The session begins with new air coming in from all around you. Positive energy. Slow, but building. If you've ever seen how somebody, like a monk or a priest or some martial arts expert, might meditate, it can sometimes seem like an extreme and time-consuming process. It can even seem sometimes like it's a little bit mystical or out there, like it'd be impossible for the average person to get into it, but really it's not too bad. It's really kind of a simple thing, and anybody can make it work, really. As long as you want it, as long as you're willing to open yourself up to it, you can make it work. So to begin with, there are places that people think about when they think about being relaxed. Something beautiful that makes you calm and collected. And as you focus on your breath, maintaining the in and out, back and forth, waxing and waning, put your mind out far, far from the earth. Far away from the troubles that you face today, from your issues, worries, and places that make you scared or afraid. And with a breath in, picture the world spinning before you. As fast as it spins. It may seem slow from up here, or it may seem fast. But what you really notice is the wind and weather, the clouds going by. You see the moon off on the other side, the sun just behind us. As you breathe in, take in the contentment that you feel to be alive, to be here, and to be taking this time for yourself. Think about how grateful you are to be able to breathe fresh and healthy. Breathing out, think about how good it can be to just relax, not have to worry, and even if it's just for a little while. It can be really powerful to let go of some of those things that bother us. For right now, each breath is another veneration of yourself, another right to relax. And it might be quiet at first. You may not even hear your own breathing, but you feel it through your body. But maybe now and again, you have an open mouth when you breathe out. And you feel it a little deeper than before. I do the same thing from time to time. You know, while we're here, while we're in this place, in this state, things are still moving. And they will keep moving, even though they may seem still for us. The world will go on. Even with all of our problems, all of our fixations and fears and worries, the world still moves, and we still move with it. And by being here, by taking this time, by being in charge and in control of not having control, you're giving yourself the power to accept what's already happened or will happen. And everybody has something on their mind. Something that they might regret or feel poor about or wish it happened differently. But the past is the past. And as the world spins, those things start to matter a little less when you think about what you have ahead of you. Just for this little slice of time, what you have ahead is absolutely nothing. Nothing beyond breathing in and out. Because just for right now, that's all that matters. And it's a repetition that we all know so well. Slow and steady. The soothe and the sedation of it. And maybe you can't be exactly still during this time, and I know I can't be all the time. But that's alright. That stillness, when you do find it, which it may be a little bit of time for you here and there, maybe a minute, maybe two, that's still good enough. You should thank yourself. Thank yourself for finding those moments and finding this time and finding things like SOS. Because you are the one who got yourself here. I may be here helping you and making you enjoy the moment, but I can't do anything but show you the door. And it's up to you to step through it. That big planet before us, that marbly orb. It's for us. It's for all of us. It's for our grandparents and our parents, our children. And there's so much left for us to do. There's so much remaining in what we have to hope for and to wish for. So make the best of what you can. And by that, all you have to do in this moment is focus on breathing in and out. I think the first person who learned about meditation and its benefits, whatever their journey was, whatever they did to achieve the first state of meditative relaxation, I have a wager to bet that they thought they had transcended time and space. They thought that they had done something that was so strange and unusual and uncommon that they couldn't help but share with everyone that they knew. This profound, cathartic thing. This wonderful mystery. Do you think that the first person to meditate, do you think that they knew what they were doing? No, probably not. Probably not. They just went with the flow and they did what felt right and they did their best. Just like us. Just like me. Just like you. Because I don't have the answers to much of anything. What the weather might be like tomorrow, maybe. How the earth is going to keep spinning, probably. How the sun will set and rise, most likely. But at the end of the day, when it really comes down to it, when you really boil it all down, the only thing I can be sure of is that I'll keep trying. I think you can be sure of that too. So while we're here, let's take some time to think about what we're going to do when our session together ends. I think what I'll do is I'll sit here with Amy and Zwolf and Ginny and John and seasonally Sue, and I'll relax just a little bit. And Sookie as well. I'm not going to forget about Sookie. And I'll share a little bit of me and my life, share some of my time and all the efforts I've gone through and been in, and that time that we take, that time together, that's something that I cherish. My time here at SOS specifically has been some of the most important time of my life. It all started with just a single wish. Just one wish. It was a wish to feel better. As you breathe in these wishes that you have to feel better, to relax, to be a better you, think about what you breathe out. Negativity, harshness, hard-heartedness, cruelty, jaded thoughts. And we all have them. But you know what else we have? We have each other. If my time here on Second Life with the lovely people I've met, if it teaches me anything special, anything important, it's that we have to depend on each other. We have to be vulnerable and be conscious and conscientious. Because there are a lot of places and times where we need that energy, that positivity, where it stretches as far as it can, but we need it to go a little bit further. And the love we have for each other, the kindness we show one another, that's what it's all about. That's why you're sitting here right now, is because you're showing yourself the most important kind of love that you can. The compassion and self-love that you need to live a better life. And today is a good step, whether it's your first or your 1000th. And there are many, many kinds of steps you can take, and I take a few back every now and again. And my worries, they pull me. They pull me in all different kinds of directions. But still, every Friday, every Saturday, and some Thursdays, I get back on that horse. I take some time, go easy, and I keep writing. Even if it takes me some effort or hardship, I keep on writing. Something that I had to learn about myself, that I had to look towards and look through and push through, was a serious desire that I had to relate to my younger self. A desire to play video games and to look at pictures on the internet of things that wouldn't help me. And there were so many times that I wish I could be that younger me. Wish I could step back into those shoes and not be bothered or be worried. But when things change, even when it feels like it's for the worse, a change is just a change. And there's always something you can see from a change that makes it not so bad. And for me, that meant knowing I could put more and more time into the things I love. Like helping people. Like being there for my friends. And though I can't play video games anymore or enjoy a certain part of the internet, I know that I have the bounty and wealth of knowing some of the greatest people on the planet. And that certainly means more than any high scores or any level ups. And that's something I can take with me wherever I go. The depths and the levels that you can go to with another person, with people that you care about or love. That is a affiliation. That is a group or a position that you can treasure infinitely. And even when your friend can't be with you anymore, you can still treasure and remember and remark and carry that sentiment and nostalgia with you like a torch. The good vibes warming you when you get cold or start to not be certain of yourself anymore. And there have been many times where I have needed those vibes in my life. And I have to fight and struggle to keep them. But I always seem to get back to the breathing. And you may find that there is a kind of sleepiness that arises from listening to these. And believe me, I've heard of that before. People tell me all the time about how sleepy I make them. And I don't mind. I'm not offended or anything. It's really a good thing because sleep is a natural sign of relaxation, a sign of comfort and peace. If I can bring that to somebody to help them feel more at ease, certainly I'll try my best and be happy when that time comes. It's why I enjoy so much when someone tells me that one of my videos or one of my meditations or ASMRs has helped them relax. It's because I guess you could say I crave being the kind of person that can help others and change days. Help pull this world back together a little bit, especially when it can seem so separated and disorganized and chaotic. When you can focus in on your breathing and just take it easy for a little bit. Go slow and steady. It can be a powerful thing. And so we focus on the thing that matters most, on us. We focus on breathing in through your nose or your mouth, whatever you like, and letting it out. The in and out of your breath is a mimic of the flowing of your thoughts and your emotions. And that change that you start to feel, even if it's small, a change for the better, that is a single brick, a single layer of paint, a single link in the chains that bind us being broken. And there's so much more left to do. Imagine how much more you can get done just today, just in these few minutes we have together. Looking down at that world moving, you can see everything, cities and skyscrapers, jungles and forests, oceans. Imagine how much is getting done right now. How much success and failure. How much healing. How much love is being spread. How much hate is being quelled. How much fury and rage are being cooled and softened. And how much of that could be us. Us, these people who are just together here in this spectacular way. If you took this energy that you feel now with you, you would be a paragon of what's right and just. Just imagine it. Making the people around you happier, making yourself happier, being a light in the room, twinkling and shining like a star or a quasar. How bright, how warm, how cozy everyone would feel just by being around you. That safety, you can offer it to even an enemy and make them your friend. And in this world where so much is happening, there's us, sitting here together, working our way through our lives, little by little. Welcome on in, Magic. Glad you could make it. In this time that we have together, think about the closeness of your heart and mind and soul and spirit. Think about how important your breathing is, and think about how everybody has those same qualities, needing to breathe, needing to keep their heart beating and their mind sharp. Think about how close you are to every person who's alive. Even if you have feelings of negativity, or if you feel wrathful or unabashed in your anger, think about how close you still are. Even if you despise somebody, you're both still human. You're both beacons in a world that has so much happening, that can give so much if you're willing to open yourself to it. Being that port in the storm for your friends and family. Think about how nice it would be to melt and warm those frigid hearts. How helpful it would be and how great it would feel to bring someone back from the brink of the horrors they face. To be that virtue, a living avatar of things that can go right. That's the kind of positivity that shifts mountains. That moves oceans. With that energy, bringing that forward, bringing that into reality, into existence, you change the atmosphere, you change the will of the people around you when they see how powerful and strong your wants for a better world are. They want to change too, just like you want to change. That's why you're here. You can bring that change about for a better tomorrow. All you need to do is go slow and steady. Focus on that next breath. And don't even worry about the next one until you get there. Because right now, breathing in this moment, this is what matters. And the more we do this together, the more we sit here and show our gratitude and our charity, our wisdom, our humanity, the better we become at doing it. The better person we become, the better counselor we become. Just by being here with our friends, with the people that want to help. Even if it takes years. A situation, a perspective, and a mind can shift completely. When I started my time at SOS, I didn't really know what to expect. I was so unhappy and so worried about everything that I thought it might even be a burden to those who wanted to help me. So I worried perpetually, worried about how I could help people, how I could help myself, worried about what my next step was and what I would do. But now I worry about how much I can help others before I have to leave this world, before I have to go. The legacy that I want, that I know so many people, that I know you probably want, is a legacy that shows so much kindness and generosity. It shows so much of a world that everyone craves for and pines for. But if they just had the strength, just had the encouragement and the wisdom, they could reach. And so when you're looking for that, when you're looking to that, the only thing that you need to do, really, is look within yourself. And that's what we're here for. And so when we focus back on our breathing, when we draw our attention away from our thoughts, we ground ourselves. We associate with our reality, with our body, our spirit, and our mind. And as we feel maybe the comfiness of the sheets underneath us, or how sore our butt might be from sitting, we know that we're here together as a group of friends who almost feel like family. Maybe they are family. Isn't that a great place? Here together,